Okay, time for the rush. So, did I change anything for this rush? Well, yes, actually I did. I made a upgrade to my Grogan. And on the video, I'll actually showcase like how much that is compared to the previous Grogan. It's a little bit faster. And I still have 2 options for a 7 in here that I can up and another 7 in there plus another 11 that I can up. So this is definitely a nice upgrade, and the main upgrade is utilized by this one. A 24 on the 12 with the 10 in here. That's absolutely bonkers. Old rune, this is, I think, a newer rune as well. This one's also a new rune, so a few new runes in play. Fun fact is that my best in slot blade rune that I have is not even used in this build. And blessed in slot blade rune is this. Like, it doesn't really get much better in stats than that, but I don't need that much crit rate apparently, so you have to go more for high crit damage. And I kind of need the speed, so for that reason, that build right there. So let's get going for the arena rush. Let's see who's high up and what they are using. There's actually a few people in the same league at the moment. Do you still use Dark Tanjiro? Actually, not much at the moment, no. That's kind of tank. As long as you don't stun my Tiana, I'm good to go. That's kind of bad, but still kind of okay-ish. Okay, this guy kind of tanky. That's a really good bounce for him. Let's save your S2 for the moment. I attack break. Death break. We scroll time, so we don't. Great. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose this. Of course you crit that. Of course you crit that twice in a row. God damn it. Well, nice start. Nice start, nice start. Well, rather lose some now than lose some towards the end, right? Tanky Camellas are OP. Well, tanky Camellas that always do crit, including on wrong element, are OP. I should replace Neftis if you don't have it. Well, if you want a one-to-one replace, it's Gemini. I would just completely use different teams. Would go like Chiwu Asher or so. Well, technically a Dorothy can replace that. Good luck on the rush. Thank you. Is 199 decent on a 23-day account? Yeah, that's pretty decent. That's about the same I have on my account for the alt. I think I can outspeed this. No, it's a 23-day account. I'm not sure how much crit rate Tiana's in this build. And let's see what the high ranker is at. Pretty shit team. Actually, very shit team. Where the fuck is your strip? And where's your HP? And where's my Grogan? I also saw this team. I actually ruined up a semi-specific team for this guy. Because I expected him... Like, he's been hitting me all week and he had this team all week already. But yeah, that's 0 damage, mate. Didn't really have to super specific ruin things up. He only had to ruin this guy. But it's pretty easy to clear that way. And he was high up already earlier, so why not? Because if I do it with this team, the Lucifer would kick in and then he would have actually taken a turn. $110k. Not bad, not bad. Oh, this thing has damage on water for that reason. Do I outspeed this guy? I'm actually not 100% sure. Actually, I don't have to outspeed this guy because we can Zyros this guy. He has a kind of a weak Laura. He doesn't crit, he wouldn't trigger them. What's your name in game? Great name. It's actually a lot of people that do know me in this one. Doesn't everyone know you? Nah. Okay, let's say viewers are in here. No, that's you. Okay, I only hit people that are... I only don't hit people that are subbed. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to know who is who if you have a different name? Damn it. Like, don't hit me! It's like, I don't even know your name! Fuck. Your name is completely different in game. How the fuck am I supposed to hit anyone? Feel free to hit you. You're a different server. Fucker. No, that you don't hit. Dude, that shit comes in so late, I don't even know who the fuck is when, where, or how. Sky Freak. Actually, the amount of leaks in Asia server went down. Like, for example, Lord Tracer. He talks a lot in the Discord. He's a subscriber. I know his name. Easy. I skip him. You skipped you, so that's good. Bro, I'm gonna farm your ass. Don't trigger me like that. Issue Grogan, please. I showed the Grogan all the way at the end. Please kill him, the Vandon guy. This one? He chats in the Discord a lot. He needs to subscribe. He won't outspeed you. Okay. Doesn't mean I can't kill it still. First, I have to know who you are in the first place. Well, it's probably some 33 plus fast units. You're saying it like that. We get Aki 4 with a tier 1er. Well, you still gotta tell me who the fuck you are then, though. Sell out? I don't mind. Balance patch when? Somewhere halfway this week, I guess. How much do you farm Steel Fortress a year? I haven't farmed Steel Fortress in a while. The fuck is even this? No, all good hit you. I don't even know who! Fuck! God damn it! Because Osmanian with a pirate rhymer as well. His in-game name is Glorious. Glorious is not in my league. Not this time around. People don't seem to be liking my Chrome on defense. Kind of funny. The Fat Peter. I thought they were going to release notes early. I was hoping for today, so we had something to talk about with the Beyond the Arena podcast coming later. But we don't have that, so we're going to be talking more predictions and kind of stuff. They always do it Monday, I think. Well, sometimes it kind of depends. Well, mostly if there is a Legend tournament, they do tend to do the notice before the Legend tournament and then the patch on Monday. So, kind of depends. In this case, no Legend tournament, of course. So, we shall see. Really curious how many times you're gonna fail against you. Yeah, me too, because I have no clue who the fuck you are in game. Yeah, they don't really have set schedule for days. Unicorn is correct in that. Hey, who was this you guy? Was this Aki? Ah, whoops. He's faster than me. Well, figure that part out. Does he actually cut then? Not fully. Now he does. Still not fully. Render, yep. He also needs a little bit more speed on the run. Okay, that guy hits back. It's totally fine. Who the fuck is high up? Oh, Oni. But Oni is kind of food. I've seen his defense before. Well, the big issue is that I noticed that you get like +5s or +6s the moment that you're way up above other people, and they get like +13s. So it's kind of hard to keep climbing. Yeah, legend. We're all in Babylon together. We actually played against Babylon last week somewhere. Maybe with the Camilla it's actually a little bit more annoying. Yeah, it's actually more annoying defense. Because I might end up with a very low HP fight later on. Yeah, this is kind of cool. It's a shawarma restaurant. Well, Babylon is a lot of stuff. Best shawarma place ever. Sounds good. And I yeet. Yeah, as you see, it's just +5, which is not really that much. This guy had a little bit too much tankiness for my liking. Could hit that, but it is a little bit tricky, so let's just skip. Yeah, that's where he's at. Let's see if I outspeed this. If not, I still have a bunch of other ways to hit this, but I do outspeed it, which makes my life a little bit easier. Do I kill the Triton? Yeah, that looks like a dead Triton, but also dead on that one. Yeah, that's just super good. Well, Giselle defenses. Valley is calling me a noob. Can you imagine? Valley, you don't even have an account. What the fuck are you calling me noob for? No, just kidding. How you doing, Valley? Hyped for the All-Stars. Wait, why are you moving in front of that? Oh, probably because I upped the rune or something. That's kind of an issue. There goes the rush. Thus far, pretty good. I'm doing good in general. I should check that you are faster again. Is that Tornado? No bueno. And a yeet. Okay, let's see where that goes wrong. And by how much speed it does. And if we can easily fix that. We are legit 1 speed apart. Is there an easy fix for that? Yeah, probably. Well, no, that's actually a lowering of crit rate, ain't it? Or that's an upping of crit rate. We don't like up of crit rate. Well, this kind of works. This kind of works. Yeah, just do that for a moment. This guy is the one that I do a regular hit as well. Spearrum is guilty. Just build Seimei was a good build for RTA. Personally, I'm still a big fan of this pair with Revenge, but some people still like Vi on her. I'm not those people. And yeet. I think of violence, you kind of just waste your Vio turns. Well, it kind of depends on what playstyle you have. Is it my OCD? I can't handle it when the rifle battle is up. Okay, Ani hits me back, but that doesn't really matter. Plus, he's like the highest up right now. The fuck does rifle to hurting rush? Yeah, kinda. But it's still early in the rush anyways. Like, getting ahead like 120 points right now doesn't really mean that much. Okay, that guy shouldn't be hitting me because I legit clear him in like 3 seconds. Sure, he's allowed to hit me, but doesn't hold much value for him. And my defense still has a switch. Starting to rush in the last 30 minutes. Yeah, it makes sense. If you just want to get G3, I think a half an hour rush, if you have good offense, good defense, is totally fine. Don't feel like wasting crystals. Absolutely makes sense. I'm just doing this because of Zontent and I have a chance to get Legend. Otherwise, I would probably just rush like 30 minutes-ish. Like, the difference between rank 1 and rank 25 is mostly like 200 points, so definitely a multiplier in difficulties. What do you recommend against, for the beginner account, those kind of hits? I would recommend to skip, that's what I recommend. On this one was actually kind of annoying. Ah, here you are, Izubara. I need this one. Izu, please. Maybe, we shall see. Toxic guild. Imagine that being your guild, man. If you have friends like that, you don't need enemies. And they go right. Okay, getting a few hits. Apparently Ani wants to rev war. I totally don't mind that, sir. Well, I guess he clears me out pretty fast then as well. That does actually hurt. He needs about 3 of those to actually take it out. But also, back-to-back proc is somewhat low. Some will do more damage than Talisman. No, not by a long shot. Okay, let's actually do a quick switcherino. This one is a little bit annoying on the pony. Still 11 seconds on the clock. Let's hit this one again. Well, it's because of the Debra. The Debra makes the damage improvement by like 30-40k. Plus, it's not just on the crit damage. A lot of people are too focused on crit damage where they forgot about attack. Is that a segment on defense? Yep, that is. Okay, starting to get a decent amount of hits, but all kinds of people that I could totally farm back. Wait, is Oni on the rank 2 spot at the moment? Could be. Would that be a Swift for Khan? Could be. This does absolutely nothing. At least, wait, maybe I should have done a different team on this. Let's hope you don't get cut. Okay, do on this one, I don't mind that. Do on that one, I don't mind that. Good thing you didn't ignore defense over there. Yeah, this was the wrong team for this team. I wouldn't mind it if you stopped freezing everyone. Especially that one. $29K. Okay. Okay, still getting a good amount of hits. Wait, Oni Kaiba, are you for real? You really want to do this? I guess he wants to do this. Well, let me show you. Yep, he's the one above me. People with Giselle defenses always have it easy in current meta. Because they don't get hit much. I think Giselle is the most skipped defense unit at the moment. But not by me. Taking back them points. What happened to the music? Violaura's on defense, still weird. Bernard, Gallia, and Alicia Leia, good for offense. Yeah, it's okay. It's not crazy, but it's definitely okay. Nice tech for this defense, you just skipped it. Yep. It's pretty much the Camilla I have on defense. So the only thing that is added in there is the cookie on triple shield. Too bad we don't kill on the right side. Because this thing has a little bit of second life, rotations, healing, recovery, animations, and shits. Mainly shits. That's beautiful. Not sure if I trigger enough of Lucifer passive for him to cut, but I highly doubt that. Also, he's working with a pretty low base. Attack on Titan song? Yep. But then like some kind of concert version. Speedrun running an Odin Adriana defense. He is good with mine, so definitely not hitting that, but not sure if it's good or not. That's live save. Pretty good, Henrik. How about you? Went to a concert in the UK? That's nice. How come your Tiana went? Because he critted for a 0. Critting for a 0 is not that much damage. Critting for a 0, you need 5k damage for the Lucifer passive to kick in, and 0 is about 5k away from 5k. So the alarm at 445, dead inside, understandable. Rank has a Vio Laura, oh, good to know. Oh, he also has a Rage more. That's actually pretty strong with this comp, I would say. Not a bad idea. Could have attacked Broken there, would have been bad. Don't additional turn, please, thank you. Now, I'm not 100% sure if you would insta-kill the whole team with an additional turn. I don't think so. You'll probably kill 1 or 2, but not the whole shebang. You still want to go, sir? Like, you know you don't want to do this, man. I clear you in your ass in a second. It's still very early rush, so it doesn't hold too much value to start hard focusing this guy. Yan Lang, good counter to it. You hope Triton gets a change next balance patch. What kind of change? More speed. I think Triton is fine. When is the optimal time to start rushing? 30 minutes before? Kinda depends what rank you're aiming for. I think for just the G3 rank, I would say 30 minutes is good. Well, also that kinda depends like how strong your offenses are. The stronger your offenses are, the later you can start on the rush. And that is actually kind of rare where there's nothing to hit for me on that side. Yeah, I think Triton is fine. Sure, he kind of determines the meta in Arena, but so do a few other units. Like, someone's gotta determine the meta, right? Is stop it. He's the first time chatter you're allowed to it. No, I'm just kidding. It's 33 Triton +2. Either that or Leo. But yeah, Finesse at 33, Samat 33, those are the most common things out there at the moment. That's absolutely true. That's one hits. Defense successes. I do like myself some of those. Oh, Shangun, I also found you. Okay. It's not a bad defense, to be honest. I've seen way worse. Good luck at fun. Thank you. Same thing to you if you're doing the rush. Do we actually have ponies that have proper AI over here, that they do great switches at right moments and shit? It's kind of new. You don't see that all too often. Yeah, they seems to be going for... If you go for another S2, yeah, that's not bad. Good switches, good switches. Oh, you went for a wrong S2 right there. Bad switch, bad pony, bad. You suck. Okay, pony not switching there as well. Bad pony, bad. Yeah, that's kind of the issue on the pony, man. AI kind of sucks. I think Light Ivor needs to be fixed. I would like to see Light Ivor lose the Speed Awakening, and in return of the Speed Awakening gets very high activations on the skill 1 and skill 2. So it becomes a guaranteed Vio unit. Swift is not useful on it at all, but it becomes very good at the Bruiser state. That's what I would like to see on the Light Ivor. And then when I'm talking high activations, make it like double 70s or double 80s even. Don't come to us whoever do that. Don't come to us whoever do any fucking suggestion I give as a balanced patch, but then again, I can still give my suggestions. And Kantos in general doesn't like to make units consistent, no. They like to make units more inconsistent. That's why they're gonna put the Gianna nerf for Gianna making her S3 to a 50%. Pretty sure they will. What's my defense? I got a Sekhmet, Camilla, Pony, Light Pony, of course, and then Leo. That first monster Sekhmet? Yep, that's a Sekhmet. And not too many things that I like to hit on the list right now. Actually, I'm not being hit that much myself with this stuff. It's kind of nice. Nerf to Zeratul, make him 2-hit. Ooh, that would be a super hard nerf. I would almost gut the unit. Actually, never thought of that nerf, but that sounds a little bit too much towards my feeling for nerfs. But Zeratul does deserve a little bit of a tune down, that is for sure. Wait, what the hell happened to that guy? Why was his name suddenly gone? I have no clue. And death to nearly everything. And wait, Volantis? What I think about Volantis? I don't think Volantis is a bad unit per se, but I also don't really think he's good at the moment. I think Volantis is really one of those that needs a little bit more speed, but then you would have to give speed to the whole family. We got Sir Deeks with a primer, thank you very much. Like, I think Volantis is really good by this... I've been really good, man. How about you? But I think Volantis is really a good unit The big issue is just that he's not really worth a super fast despair set where he's more of that just of a late pick kind of unit, right? I think we do this. Do we do that? Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, that's the main issue he's having. Like, he's not really worth getting a super good set. I don't mind these additional turns. What about Julian right now? I think Julian is still pretty decent. He's just more of a late pick because he gets some more counters in the meta. It's not even about the nerf of the Julian itself. It's more about the other units that are buffed that are countering Julian. Yeah, Phalantus counters is really insane, yeah. Absolutely is. Do this guy. One of those. Do we outspeed this? We're still 25 minutes away, so we can give that a gamble. Almost succeeded. Phalantus needs 105 base. Yeah, that's the thing, and they can never really make him a 105 base because of the others in the family, right? Usable on RTA, who we're talking about? Oh, Phalantus. Yeah, Phalantus is definitely usable on RTA. It's more of a late pick, though. Because you have to be careful of not getting with Nobara, Juno, and that kind of shit. So pick in like 4 or 5. Preferably 5. Spader all that strong with 105 base. Spader on 105 base becomes a lot easier to rune on Violent. So yes, that would make him very strong. I think Pader would definitely have an issue on 105 base. Taranis is already siege defense meta, so he's already good. Abelio wouldn't really change too much. I think it's fine as is. Leo team, Zyros team, yep. You'd stop attacking you. Sir, I have no clue who you are. That part did not change yet. Ooh, he missed all crits. That's kind of bad. Yeah, I think he made his lore on purpose super low damage. It's definitely one way to make it work, I guess. Well, then we're not gonna clear. That's a way to counter the Nemesis Tiana, for sure. Not put any add damage in there. It's definitely a way to do it. Is it really the recommended way? I'm not too sure about that, but it's definitely a way to counter it, yeah. Why do we crit those? Are we above Diaz? I have no clue. I don't really know too much about the unit, to be honest. Some people said like up his stun rate or something, or his rates in general, but to be fairly honest, I have no clue what his current rates are, and I have no clue what they should be. They can definitely give the whole family more stats. They did that for the Beast Monks. So it's definitely an option they could do, yeah. It would make the whole family a lot better and a lot more usable. That's definitely a fair statement. Maybe in this case I should have went for a Hey Gang instead of you. Nah, you're actually fine. Makes this one turn nonsense. And good against that. And gives me some nice healing here and there when needed. It's a guarantee win, just takes a bit of time. Nice additional turn. No, could have killed when S2, but did not expect those procs, so I was just smashing the click button. Oh wow, I'm actually like 100 points ahead right now. Guess that this league is a little bit less active than prior leagues. Well, I've seen people get farmed down a lot of points before, so definitely not gonna call it a quits just yet. Probably people forgot it's rush today. Maybe so. Or my defense is actually working where people prefer to skip it. That could also be a thing. Wait, Leo is... Oh. Man, I got so many options that at some point if I'm switching, I gotta really think like, okay, wait, do I Zeratul? Or not Zeratul, do I Zyrals? Or do I go for the Humble? Or do I go for whatever else? Maybe you're not the Malignant Guys League. Could be a thing, that could be a thing. I kind of like Speed on defense with the Android. It's actually kind of smart. I like his ideas. He's a smart guy. I definitely do think we can clear this. Well, it could be a little bit too annoying, but it is very clearable actually. Wow, that's a whole list of not that much shits to hit. Fuck it. 10 crystals, I can miss those. Well, let's just... We can hit those, we can hit those. That one was a little bit annoying. This one is very hittable by the same team. Okay, took way too long from one hit to another. Oh yeah, that's the one that hits pretty hard with Leo, but he would need a double proc to actually kill. Which is not that common, and that explains his HP. Jesus fuck. Jesus fuck. Okay, I do start to get a few hits right now. That does make sense. Mostly happens around that time. Can we actually hit this one with that team as well? Wait, where are that? Yeah, we can totally hit this. As my AD, it is a Sekhmet with a Camilla, Leo, and a Light Pony. Yep, and that's the nice thing about the Deborah right there. Oh, wait, why does that cut? That doesn't make too much sense for cutting. That doesn't make too much sense for the amount of damage. Good thing it didn't give the attack break, though. Hey, why are we not killing it? Fuck killing this, thank you. Wait, are we too little in damage to kill on a Chroma right here? No, I don't think so. And also we have the real tank right now, so that helps. Okay, this team is not really built to clean up. Don't start switching right now, please. Thank you. Segment on AD, yep. Okay, starting to get a bit more hits on my ass. game. Getting trolled by the game, not loading it. Like I said, he needs 2 of those. Was that 110k? Yep. Yeah, that's damage on water and the Debra. That really adds in a lot of damage, right? Okay, definitely start getting a decent amount of hits myself right now. Suddenly I'm on the list of people, it seems. I think we can clear this with you as well, actually. What net force do you recommend for new players? I made a video on that. I would recommend to check those videos. But in short, the units that you use for Necro. But I have like an ultimate beginner guide of this year. I would recommend to check that one out. Thank you for using that skill. I highly appreciate that. Well, Zardos will be 130, yeah, or more. Expected that as a Swift unit. Why did you have to crit that? Does actually do good damage. But so do I. Just take you out. You strip that? Does strip that. Danger 0 speed Zars they do is 170k. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. Okay, suddenly start getting a lot of hits. So let's go for the switch. 13 minutes on the clock. Any other Sekhmet defense? No, Sekhmet is good because of the light pony and the other shits. Well, you could go for a Sekhmet, Camilla, Ariel, Leo. I don't think it's that bad, to be honest. Not gonna be crazy good, but don't think it that bad neither. Your animations also are also so godforsaken long, holy hell. Provoke? Nice, I like the provoke. So you don't get your move in. And then I do a shit ton of damage. That's a lot of damage. Taking them out. In a quick fashion. Don't crit on this one, please. Why did you crit? You critted that? Oh, wait, you can't even crit that. You just didn't land that. Oh, you didn't land anything on that neither. Why am I critting so much on that element, though? Well, this doesn't crit, and it does 38k. Could do same team on this. It's kind of all same. Good fire set. Those heals of Semi are so broken. I think you have another round of yours too. Not yet. Should have actually started killing things so your S2 hits harder. What's up, Rex? I don't. Suddenly all teams that are good for the dot team. Everyone prays that they're not the Seiishizo's week next week. Hey, I don't think it's that bad. There's probably more people doing pretty good jobs at farming people down. Most likely not the only one. Oh, we didn't land it over there this time. That makes things a little bit slower. Let's just start off with an S2 then. Please stay in that form. Thank you for using that S2. Because that wastes your time. And you had one turn in between, so you do already have skills. Especially if you additional turn. S1. Now this thing actually mostly does do the right skill. Well, not in that case. It's just funny where how much damage you do just based on add damage, and therefore I don't really care if I land debuffs. Like these three are like all of the multi-hitters in this team are fully add damage, so they do a good amount of damage based on that in the first place. How many points are we at? Still about 60-ish. Oh, wait, there was that team. Almost did hit it with the wrong team. Light series, crazy damage, even though I don't like her passive. Yep. I agree. Seven minutes on the clock. Light Spear is passive. Yeah, it's 2 extra hits, but they're not speed scaling and giving you extra speed. Big Grogan over Light Series. Kinda scared that they're gonna buffer to triple S right now. Yeah, that's always the dangerous thing. Okay, sir. Calm down. Calm down. Not necessary. Grogan is triple S. Grogan is really good in arena. If you have good enough runes, it's really one of those units that's shining by your runes. If you have bad runes, it's not going to do as great, but if you have the great runes, it's really good. I feel like I should be able to hit this. There's a small chance that you were to land anything on my Grogan, but it's a small chance. Oh no, wait, there's no chance because of right element. You're bound to go for the Tiana. we even care about this? Probably with this we don't. Oh wait, I stole a rune of yours. Oh yeah, of course. Any fast rune doesn't really matter. But no, hey gang, in arena defense, no bueno. Because Tiana exists. And Hachu. As Dark Hacker to Camilla's. It's not bad, but I prefer to put a Triton. Would I outspeed this Yan Hong? I think I would. And I do. Daniel shreds those. So you actually have a full kill with a Daniel, because Daniel just does 70% damage, right? You still have to do the rest of the damage somehow. Sure, it's most of it, but it's not all. Missing them death break. Jamai Tiana CP with a Daniel. Yeah, with Chun Pong it does make sense. Yeah, with the Jamire. That makes sense. That makes sense. I get the vibes. I like the vibes. 2 minutes 30 on them clock. I like it where the Grogan is a little bit faster right now, because this thing was triggering Nemesis, the Triton, and the Grogan was often getting cut, but he's about like 4 or 5 speed faster right now, so he doesn't have that issue as much. With big thanks to a blue R5. Sure, don't hit me in the last minutes. If you know I can hit you pretty quick, you might lose your G3 because of it. It is a dangerous thing to do. Well, I only take 5 points. He takes about, like, I don't know how many points, but then again. Forgot about the rush. Well, you have about 1 minute and 30 seconds left. So, wait, let's do the smart move. We got 1 minute and 30 on the clock. We got another 3 over here. Look at them smart moves, them smart plays. Let's go for this one. This one takes about... Can we actually finish all 3? That would be hard. Only if I hit no Camilla teams, because the no Camilla teams are actually 30-ish seconds. Otherwise, there's always some bruiser or annoying shit. Not you, not you. We can hit this one in 30 seconds. The more doesn't go for an attack break on my guy Grogan. But it is a 1 in... Oh, it's actually 1 in 3. But then again, he still has the odds of missing due to glancing. Okay, 45 seconds. On the timer, I knew that I couldn't hit this guy as well. I've seen him before. So we're actually doing like a hit per about 30 seconds if it goes this fast, which is pretty insane. Also here it triggered Nem, but didn't do shit, which is good. Easy Legend? Yeah, I think I'm pretty far out. Yeah, I'm a good 110 points ahead. Wait, Spearham got hella farmed down though. What the hell? What's this guy's defense? Wait, what the fuck is even this? Brother! What the fuck is even that? Oh, it was this team. This team was actually kind of annoying. This team was low-key not that bad. I kind of like this one. But yeah, that was, I think, the furthest Legends I ever had with 110 points. It's not bad at all. Let's see, do we have any other legends in the guild? G3, Slay, not bad. Ian, G2. Actium, G3. Edge, G3. Dunny, G3. G2. Nobody clicked on that one. Holmes, G3. Doesn't seem like any legends. Wait, did Fenry get again? A Fenry legend again. Nice. He had his very first legend last week and he got back-to-back legends right now. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I was using this team last week as well. I really like this team. You will laugh because I misclicked. Damn. Wait, did Blakekill also get? Ooh, another legend. Nice. What defense are we rocking over here? It's actually first legend too. Wait, interesting one. Okay, how's that even good? How is that even good? Wait, interesting one. That's actually similar to what Spiram did for his defense. Kinda like it. Did you get the Dark Gojar? It's not mine. What's a guilty of mine? But interesting one over there. Spiram at the same. Spiram at, I think, an Amduat in here. Tianlang plus 3? What do you mean? I don't even use Tianlang. I use other shiny shit, but I didn't use Tianlang. Actually, the segment in this position was doing pretty good. Legit, it was doing pretty good. And if you want to make it full free to play, or non-LD, let's call it that way, segment, aerial, and then same on these two. Now let's quickly go through, well, the offenses. If you want to see any of the runes of the previous, or like any of the runes of any of the other stuff, I'll link a video in the description where I showcase all of my runes with the timestamp, because I go through all of these runes every time. Let's just do it quick, whatever. But yeah, I do have upgrades on the Grogan. That was the main idea. So I can still upgrade this, and I can still upgrade this, which is pretty nice. So there's a decent amount more attack to get here, and I think I mainly improved the crit damage by a good amount, and I lowered the attack by a little bit. Nefties, same as always. This thing, same as always. I did use a good amount of dot team. For the people that were asking, how is this doing like 116k? 280 on 24. I was also using, of course, Desirals. This would do a little bit more damage. 23 to 94. And what else did we have? Dot team. Dot team was tanky, 15 crit. Tanky, crit. And tanky, 15 crits. And we did get a raider from Scribblebibble. Thank you very much for that. And we're gonna go into the next section, which is going to be the podcast. Let me actually turn on some lights. Put those runes on the Lucian. I want to see how much it is. About the fucking same. Lucian is like 911 on base attack. Just lower on crit rate. But for Lucian, I would go for a different set altogether. My typical Lucian set is the set that I have in here. This is my typical Lucian set. Close to like 2500, and then this is 271. But I think I can upgrade this. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I can upgrade this. I did pull some upgrades. Actually, the thing that I did not show just yet, which is actually the interesting part about the Grogan, is that the Grogan mainly has speed upgrades because I plus 5 this, I plus 5 that, I plus 5 this, which are plus 5s that people normally wouldn't give, but I had like legit 15 speed legendary swift grinds, and I used about all of them. Because I don't care, just use them. Thanks for watching. If you would like to see more guides, join the Discord and check out the content tab for the guide video archive, which contains all of the guides that you might need. Hope to see you there.